Hello everyone, I hope all is well. I want to discuss the idea of communication. And one of the most fundamental aspects of communication is the idea of listening. And I like to really call it active listening. All of us have been in conversations with our spouses before where you're speaking about something that's difficult for you or something you're struggling with or something that's hard for you. And when you feel like your spouse is really listening, it's amazing. And when you feel like your spouse is not listening or not fully there, that creates a lot of problems. There are lots of ideas written about how to be a good listener, a good active listener, but there are two things which are totally fundamental that if you don't have these two things kind of really worked out, then all the listening skills don't take off at all. Those two things are quite simple but important to know. Number one is you gotta be awake. You gotta be energized to a certain degree. And all of us live lives where we can be depleted or we're working hard and we don't have much energy, but that's a problem. And when you're engaging in important conversation with your spouse, that's the time of have that cup of coffee beforehand or stand up or do something in order to make sure that you're awake and you're energized, and therefore only if you have that do you actually have a chance of being able to listen. The second thing, phone away, okay? And I'll even say more, it should be away and off. That phone should be nowhere within your vicinity. If that phone is even close, if you can hear the ring or hear the vibration elsewhere, it's a huge problem. Even if it's off and in your pocket, that's a problem. It should be totally away, out of sight, and what you'll see is that only if it's out of sight and ideally off, do you reap any of the benefits of not having your phone on you. These are two ideas which, again, I'm all here to, I would be thrilled to talk about the world of communication, but no communication advice or insights can really take off if you can't get these two elements down before you try and have those big conversations.